Hello, this is Just Saying again. And guess what? I got something I want to share. Those of you that watch. Oh, by the way, I'm better known as Cypress Golden Bronze. Keep saying it. Sounds good once you do it. Some people say, why do you want to change your name from Amber to Cypress? Because that's what I want to do. It had to do with family. How some of the things that I do is just different now. I am no longer. And I felt Amber Kelly is something that I don't want to be anymore. The singer Amber, the person that took a lot of stuff off a lot of people. The person that, I'm not that person anymore. I'm a different person. And so I want to share something with you. Cypress, Golden Bronze. Just call me Cypress. I want to share something with you that's real strange. A person that lives in Hollywood. Okay? One young man ran around the corner behind me once I was coming into my building. And he asked me, he says, he was looking for the manager, and I said, she's not here. You want me to take you up to my apartment and you can look at it to see what it's like? And to make a long story short, him and I talked about Obama. Of course, I did my Just Saying thing, all of it. And he was, to me, a young person, a very young person, a college age or something, that he said his father is like me. But he was he was very against it, and he was really, and I kind of scared him, I think. But guess what? The other day, I just saw him in Rouse at the grocery store. I said, did you find an apartment? He said, yes. Like that. And when he did it, I kind of looked at him, and guess who he was? Malcolm Jamal Warner. I did like that, and he said, like that? I know he hates me. Okay, from the conversation that we had, I know he hates me, but it was Malcolm Jamal. Because I just looked at his other pictures, and I recognized it in Rouse, because a lot of entertainers come in my Rouse, my grocery store that I go to all the time, near where I live. And I looked at him, but the day I saw him, I thought that it went through my mind, dang, he looks like Malcolm Jamal Warner. Dang, but then when I saw him in the grocery store, it hit me even more. He had a sky blue suit on, and it was just his difference in the way, when he saw me, he went like that. And it was Malcolm Jamal Warner. He does perform down here on Sunset. I think he's an excellent performer. I could never say that about Malcolm. But he's young. He's really young, and he loves Obama. Okay? The only person to run into in Hollywood is Just Saying. Wow. I just had to tell you guys that story. And I'm sitting here and I feel so guilty. But why would I be any different? Why would I not be myself? When you meet all these entertainers, they're just people. You have your own viewpoints, and I feel guilty though. I went to his images in the computer when I came home from Rouse. And I was like, I hope this was not him. I hope it was not him. I don't like to make that impression on people that are, I don't. I'm sorry I made that impression on Steve Harvey. There was somebody laughing about me on News Now. Just saying, and how simple I sound, how stupid I sound, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of people say a lot of things a lot of times, and I found out that life is controversy. People say, why are you so controversial? And I said, life is. How could I not be? How can I talk about life and not be controversy? Why do I have to be like you? Why can't I have my own ideas? And so, and I guess Malcolm, if he ever sees me again, and which he would, because I think he got an apartment over here. Maybe Westwood, probably. I believe he found something over in Westwood, you know. But people like it in Hollywood. I don't know why. Maybe it's close to their jobs and stuff like that, you know. But I just wanted to share that with you. Malcolm Jamal Warner. I had him up in my apartment talking that my just saying stuff. And it got heated for a minute, and then he stopped. He's very mannerable. And he says, well, my father is like you. You know, and I thought, oh, this is a child. Oh, God, what did I do? And then when I left on the routes, it hit me. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Wow, why did you do that, Amber? So, I hope that I can see him again soon and kind of clear it up. And just tell him that's how I am. I'm so sorry. I'm one person that you met that didn't treat you like the way you should be treated, because he's an excellent performer and actor. So, and he's been that way since he was a kid. Our Bill Cosby show. I love Bill Cosby, by the way. All these suckers in Hollywood that screwed women and still doing it. And he's the one that got caught. See? You see how, I mean, really, he didn't even really get caught. He gave him some drugs. That's what they were doing in this Hollywood. And those women wanted to break. You know, and they're just turning this way because somebody has put them up to it and paid them for it. You know? Paramount, any studio, any director you know has done that. I mean, on 10 times. That's what Hollywood is about. That's what entertainment is about. Everybody knows that. Sex. Sex. You know, I was looking at something on YouTube. They said Puff Daddy or P. Diddy. This isn't a Puff Daddy. His name is Puff Daddy, right? Puff Daddy. I believe that about him. You got LL Cool J. And I think men that just get pleasure at a man giving them oral every now and then is not counted as gay to me. I'm for sex. But when a man approaches me, he must be a gentleman. For real. He got to be a person of class. I'm a woman of class. I come from good stock. You can't treat me just any kind of way. But sex is an orgasm. You know, it is. And that's what they do. What's that Lil Wayne? He said he loved getting raped on this thing. He loved to be stimulated in that way by a guy. And that's what I love that one man was a Birdman is supposed to be had did things with him, but he loves it. He didn't really care. It sounds like lovers to me, but if it is, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with two women doing it to each other? Women will do it to each other more than a man. You know, but the men doing it and turning themselves on, to me, and I know this sounds real bad, you know, they'll say, what's wrong with me? But there's nothing wrong with that. And I wouldn't say a man is gay because he did that. Eddie Murphy, I was in the Virgin Islands at a very young age. I think I was 27, and he got thrown out of a hotel for an all-man party. So I knew that about Eddie Murphy. I stayed with the lady that owned the hotel. No, it was her brother. Yeah, it was her brother. So I knew about it. I came back. Eddie Murphy ain't think about no woman. Then he got married and everything. He ain't think about no woman. But he might get stimulation sometime. Having a transvestite, somebody that looks like a woman, you know, do little things to him. And to me, that's orgasms. I think people have different ways to stimulate themselves in their home. You know, when you're at home, what they call them, stimulating yourself. What is that? I forgot what they call it. I forgot what you call it, but when you stimulate yourself sexually, you can use anything. Some women use pillows, some people something, whatever turns them on. And why is that different? It's just stimulation, but you can't tell your girlfriend, "Oh, Johnny sucked my penis last night," because they're going to think, "Oh, you're gay, you're gay." And I don't think that's the story. I knew LL Cool J when he was first started. I went to Kentucky State University. He used to come up there all the time for the football games. You wouldn't have never known he'd be a star. But I don't think he is, for sure. Or sometimes women will accept them and know that they like that stimulation every once in a while. That orgasm. But I just don't look to say that. And P. Diddy, he is so, I don't know why I don't like him. It's just something about him. He's too, and all of them, Jay-Z, all of them that have all that money, and and they only act when they're making money, so they really don't, they have to give to charity for what it looks like and for taxes, but he doesn't have a heart to me, that P. Diddy. Never did. And I wouldn't have trusted him as far as I could spit. Ain't no way in the world. I'm glad I didn't have no children working with him, because I believe he is interested in men and women. Him, I think he is definitely bisexual. But then he had J-Lo, but who knows? J-Lo might like women. So you might find a lot of the men liking the women that are going to give them a hard time because they like to be with a woman every now and then. So everybody says that's why they need the church to preach to them and tell them, the same church that takes all of your damn money and gives nothing back. You got to beg them for $1. Those same churches can tell you about sex, what's bad and what God don't like, and all that kind of. I think God loves you when you're happy, and an orgasm, a good one, makes you very happy. How you stimulate yourself at home, it's fun. But whether a person is gay or not, and I don't like the word gay because I don't like separating people from the rest of the human race. I don't like that. I really don't. But there's one guy that was out there walking the streets in New York. He told on all of them because he slept with them. Do I believe that? Yeah, I do. To a certain extent. I don't think everybody. I think he has one and then he'll lie about the rest of them. But that's about sex and orgasms. So we talked about Malcolm and Jamal Warner and sex and orgasms. And it wasn't nasty either. I don't see nothing nasty about sex. It's all good if you do it right. If you do it with someone, you're a guy and you're doing a girl and she's beautiful and light skin, long hair and all of that, but you just don't get it. She just doesn't make you feel good. So you go and get a little brother that you've been messing with for a couple of hours and get a little stimulation and have a little orgasm. That woman does not do it for you. I see that on Love and Hip Hop. Those girls don't realize how unattractive they are, how they are. They don't realize that. And those guys are messing around. They said Lil Fizz does his little thing every now and then. That girl he had, what's her name? Moniece. She'll drive you to a man. Some of these women will drive you to somebody else, or a dog, or a cat. Or there's people that do animals. So much less are they gay? Are they gay animals? So gay gets a hard. I get a hard rock. Just saying, gets a hard rock. Okay, and I figure gay people get the same thing. If you're different from everybody else, nobody likes you. So it doesn't make it right or wrong, though. If you're a man in those churches, you're following Creflo Dollar and T.J. Jakes, and you're doing all of that, and you claim, oh, that's gay, and we don't want gays in the church. Who the hell what right do you get on that. You stupid for being up there in that mess. Is that better? Is it better to be a fool or gay? Yes, I said it. Yeah, I said it. All right, everybody, I gotta go because I gotta get something to eat. I've been running late, did nothing that I was supposed to do today. Talked to a good friend I haven't talked to in a long time, and that always makes me feel good. And her little babies were there, and I got to hear the babies. Girl, I had fun. Boy, I had fun. I enjoyed my day. I smiled for the first time in a long time, so I feel good. I'm very lucky. Malcolm, I did not know that was you. He is a child. He's not and he's a very mannerable person. I should have known. I knew it was something different about him. And his father and I are alike. Have the same views. And I said, that's good, but the rest of it was embarrassing. And I said that to that child, and he was who he is. I'm just myself. All of them meet me over there. I don't care. I'm not trying to get a gig. Those days are over for me. If I ever do anything in show business or write a famous book or whatever, it will just happen because I'm not pursuing it. I took a lot of chances the first time as a singer, and terribly disappointed. So I would never pursue it, or I would never meet you and you're a star and you could help me. I could be his backup vocals. The music that he does, I could really actually do that. That's messed up. Maybe he'll let me sing if I go and hear him. What you think? God, why did I do that? Everybody, never forget. And this is all to all people, but Black Lives Matter. Because of police brutality, of the killings of all the children, the throwing the babies around in the room. You know, it's just way Black Lives Matter, boo-boo. Never. Never. And I told Malcolm Jamal this. Oh, no, did I do that? God, I keep doing that. Oh, that Darla, I don't like her. I don't care. They should take her off TV. I don't know how that little girl made it. She's an evil child. Ooh, that is the evilest child. She's like that in real life. She's not acting. I don't know what show she's on because I don't look at it. If she's on it, I really won't look at it. She did a movie, and I looked at half of it. The storyline was really good. The writer was good. But, she is evil. Malcolm was a gentleman. He's a gentleman, and he is very much a young person. Damn, why did I do that? Oh well, I got to keep on going and be true to what I'm about. You got to be true about your messages. You can't take them back only because a certain person, Obama's in my face, so I got to shut up. I'm just going to tell him, look, you punked out, and I want to use words that are disgusting. Punk is one of them. And you punked out. Y'all didn't do nothing. Now, how much you want to bet I would never tell Obama that in his face? You didn't do nothing for me. And you really encouraged me. Don't vote. Never did you no good. You can't get nothing done. And kids are dying in the streets. These people got organized police departments. Something's in that police department that is like Ku Klux Klan or white racist group. They've infiltrated. Yes. Be good. And never, never turn the other cheek. Never. Fight. Sorry, Malcolm. Love you. Oh, damn, why did I do that? Ashe.